Yo, what is up YouTube? Evolution here, back with another Black Ops 6 video here on the channel. We got this amazing one window pileup spot that I want to share with you in case you guys are trying to hit a very high round on the new map, Reckoning. So I'm gonna go ahead and show a little bit of gameplay here so you know what we're getting into. And before we get started, I gotta give you the setup. That way you have the right augments equipped and the right field upgrade. Comment down below on what you guys think about for Black Ops 7. I'd like to hear your opinion in the comment section down below. Now let's go ahead and get started with the setup. I mentioned this before. I use the Maelstrom shotgun. I love this shotgun. It's so good when I'm trying to get high rounds. So make sure you copy my settings down below. The next thing I want to mention is the fact that now that Black Ops 7 has been revealed, I would say use your GobbleGums to help you, but now that they're being transferred over to Black Ops 7, I wouldn't even touch a single GobbleGum until Black Ops 7 comes out. And we still have Season 6 to go through with Black Ops 6. Moving on, let's go to our augments here, and let's find out which ones that you need to have equipped. For stamina up, I like to have Free Faller because you're using your parachute a lot on this map. You guys can just drop down to the locations on the Reckoning map where you need to without having to go down. Another one that you guys can equip is Dasher if you want increased tactical sprint duration. That also can help you out as well. For Quick Revive, I have Equivalent Exchange, and I also have Slow Death. Equivalent Exchange helps out a lot. If you ever go down in zombies, you guys can just save and quit and come back and you'll have all of your perks. It's a little glitch that I do when I go down with all of my perks. For Juggernog, make sure you have reactive armor and hardened plates. This will also help you guys out, especially when your armor breaks, your nearby enemies are stunned for a short time. This will also help. Melee Macchiato, I have Espresso and Hidden Impact. You guys can have that as well. Now the next one that we're going to be doing here is also going to be Speed Cola. You guys need to have Supercharge equipped because we need to get those energy mines a lot more quicker. So this helps out. For Vulture Aid, you need to make sure you have Partying Gift and make sure you also have the Augment Picky Eater. So the equipment that you have currently will drop by the zombies, and that also helps. If you don't want extra change as a minor augment, you can also swap over to the Bird's Eye View. I also like this one a lot. That way the mini map can scan a lot more faster and it will help out. So that way you know when there's a Uber Claws spawning in, you guys can try and take them out with the death machine as quickly as possible. For PhD Flopper, I like to have PhD Slider and Tribal Logist. That way sliding distance and speed are increased. For Deadshot Daiquiri, I have Deadhead and I have Dead Break. This also was a big one for me, and I like to have these two equipped. Now moving on to our double tap, we have double standard and we have double time. This is also going to help you out with that wonder weapon. And double standard will help out with the death machine as well that you guys can get from the crafting table. Elemental Pot, we have Imperial Peach and Chillberry. Energy Mine, I have Turret and Extra Charge equipped because you're going to need multiple energy mines for this one window spawn glitch. So when you are in the game and you guys are progressing, you guys have all of your weapons Pack-a-Punch fully. You have the Gorgafex N variant, which is the acid variant of the Gorgafex. You want to make sure you come to the elevator shaft that I'm at right here in this location. And you guys want to throw your energy mines on the floor when you're doing this because all the zombies will spawn from one window. And you want to stand right next to the elevator shaft right here. And you want to have your Gorgafex charged. So when the zombies are about to spawn in, you shoot them with that charged Gorgafex that you have in your hand. You release that fire button and you hold it down for a second or two and release it. Because with the N variant of the Gorgafex, it will release that acid effect on the floor and the zombies will die to it instantly. So you want to shoot this through the shrubs like I'm doing right here. You can see my crosshairs perfectly fine. You just want to keep aiming it at the zombies at the window and you will take them out. So yeah, this really helps out as well. If your energy mine field upgrade runs out and you don't see it like you see it right here, it will eventually disappear. You need to put another one down. It's best if you have one or two, but to make this even more better, you're gonna wanna have two. Now there's gonna be times where the zombies are gonna overwhelm you as you get to the higher rounds. I got to round like 60 doing this, and it got a lot more harder. I'm telling you, as you keep going up the rounds, it gets a lot more harder. The zombies spawn in quicker, and sometimes you have to reload your Gorgafex because you run out of ammo. If you have the GobbleGum stock option, that will help out as well. I forgot to mention that. If you have the GobbleGum stock option, use it when you're doing this. Okay, now what happens if the Uber Claws spawns in? Because when you get to higher rounds, this motherfucker will spawn in, and when you see him through the shrubs, use your shock charge and throw it as soon as possible, because you don't want to let the uber claws get around the corner from that window. So if you see him spawn in, which he's about to, I'm gonna show a clip of it in a second here. So I was at round 34 and we're going to 42, and this is the round that he spawned in. As soon as you see him spawn in, throw the shock charge as soon as possible. Do not wait, throw it, because he will get stunned by it. As soon as you see him through the shrubs a little bit, you wanna pull out your death machine and take him the fuck out. So make sure you do that. There's other instances where there will be two. Oh, God forbid if there's two, because you have to get rid of the big suit, which is phase 1, and then the little one is phase 2. And if things get hectic, just go down the elevator shaft and make your way back up. I pray for you at this part right here, because sometimes a lot of people are going to end up going down. So just take the uber claws out. If you need to chase his ass around the map and kill him separately, do what you got to do. That's where the maelstrom comes into play. That's why you need to go to the arsenal and make sure the rarity is at legendary with maximum damage. That way you guys can kill the zombies a lot more quicker, but it might be a little bit of a struggle when you're on round 42 like me, and the zombies are prone to the damage. And as you get to higher rounds, it gets even worse. So whatever gun that you're using, I like the maelstrom. You might have a different weapon in mind that might take the zombies out a lot more quicker on higher rounds like this, but do what you got to do. Take out the uber claws when it comes to phase 2. If you got to chase them around the map, when you're done doing that, kill all the zombies and come back to the elevator shaft and do this method right here. And make sure you put those energy mines down. You can put 3 down at a time. So yeah, I'm going to catch you on the next one. Make sure you leave a like, comment down below, subscribe if you're new to the channel, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace out.